nature has a way of balancing us. If we needed to rest, nature is going to say you need to rest and inhibit you from doing anything further. But we also must learn not to use that as a crutch all the time. So when we realize that we are coming up in our emotional world and mental world, it's up to us to look at the mental and emotional world and use that to bring our body back up. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. The body is a feedback mechanism to the mind and the thoughts and the emotions as well. So this is the mind-body connection. So by really tuning into our mind and body connection, we have the ability to change our reality and through our perceptions, basically. That is the mind-body connection, okay? And therefore our reality, right? Reality changes because what we see in our reality changes. Not because something different has happened, because it's actually how we view something. Let me give you an example of that. I was just, prior to this, I've been coaching this guy who manages this large, I don't coach a lot of men, but I do coach men. And I used to coach a lot of men before. And this guy manages like a large subscription group. Okay, let me just say that. Of over 100,000 members. Okay. And he went through a very hard time in his personal love life. Okay, went through a very hard, tough time. And bringing some of these concepts and ideas to him for him to absorb. And what I find is that I help you shift your perception, but you actually are doing the work of shifting your perception. You see? So what happens is, his situation was he actually did a post, okay, after months of being in this really difficult relationship in his perception, okay, he finally developed the courage to block this woman and say, I'm done with you. That doesn't make her good or bad. It's just what he needs to heal himself right now. But what happened was he posted it on Facebook and said, in a very vulnerable, open way, I'm finally blocking her and I'm taking this journey. So a bunch of people supported him in that journey. And then some people started stepping in and saying things like, you're fucked up, you shouldn't post this on Facebook. And it was mostly the women in the group. But do they understand his deeper reality? Because what they're really getting triggered by is their personal experience that has happened with somebody, okay? What they're not doing is taking this guy objectively and seeing his experience separate from theirs. Now, this is a very important relationship skill to have, okay? Where you understand that your partner's experience is not your experience, okay? And when you can become objective, rational, unbiased, and come into your executive brain, you become present to the other person without judgments and opinions. And this is the majority of the suffering in relationships.